Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 31 of Arcanex. This would typically be a guest episode. It's not because our guests suck. No, it's not. Things have come up last minute, so I don't know why I've just jumped right into the topic, but right into the subject. But I'm gonna redo that. That was way too quick. I didn't say hi to you guys.
First time
leave that in the episode.
No!
Leave all of this in the episode.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 31 of Arcanex. As always, I am joined with Simey Cat and Wushi, and this episode is my episode. That was not a great intro, but I'm sticking to it. We're not restarting a second time.
That was Wacko's second take on the intro.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 31
For the first
of
time.
Stop
I'm
doing
so
the
sorry.
stupid bit!
Simey Cat and Wushi.
Stop doing this stupid bit! It's never funny. I hate all of you people.
That wasn't even coordinated the first time. Everyone just followed in my footsteps.
It wasn't?
It was perfect. No.
As you guys said it before I got there.
It's your episode.
It
Your
is my
episode, and you better have something entertaining to talk about, because I feel like we were a little lower energy this time before we started recording.
Oh, no.
Well,
I have some stuff to talk about.
this is not what we expected to. The situation we expected to be in, but it's
A
fine.
communication error has occurred.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you lagged out of Discord and you were reading an error message. I was like, wait, what happened? But you're just never mind. This was supposed to be
I can lag out of Discord.
No. Simon, you're gonna make this so difficult to edit. Anyway, we were supposed to have a guest this episode. Plans fell through last minute, not because of anyone specifically did anything wrong. It just things came up. So this is not a guest episode, and I don't want to delay it because things are already out of whack. But ching, and I don't want to mess up our schedule anymore. So we're getting back on track, trying to fix some stuff.
We're gonna have a regular episode come out on Great Book of Mario week, and this one's gonna be right back on.
Exactly.
Right, it's gonna be right back on schedule, and we're gonna be normal from there, right, fellas?
We'll be back to normal with our schedule at some point, but that
At some
time is
point.
not now.
Hopefully, when this episode comes up, hopefully things are fixed. I can't confirm that, but we're gonna hope things are fixed.
If this episode comes out in the right week, I think we're good.
Yes.
I think we would have been good if I got my previous episode out in the right week.
Oh well, that's fine. No one needs to know. Yeah, it's all Wushi's fault.
Someone's at my door. Never mind.
You wanna go say hi? Tell them to come say hi.
No, they went back upstairs.
Why?
I'm also, but never mind. That's not gonna work.
Okay. So
Carry on.
My first before we get into BioWeeks or anything, I want to say, you guys know what day we're recording this on?
What day?
The insurrection.
January 6th, baby.
Why is that relevant to this podcast?
It's not. I don't know. It's a funny day. It's like we're recording on 9/11. You gotta bring it up. So, you guys want to talk about the January 6th first?
You're not Ventus.
That's true.
Yeah. No, we should not talk about January 6th.
He's had his episodes.
January,
been
here
January
a few
6th.
times.
Vinus has had
You know what?
his episodes. It's time for us to pretend like we know what we're doing.
You know what we can talk about? In 3 days, we have a much better day than the whatever
we
year
do.
anniversary of the
And
insurrection. I forget.
3
We
days
have
is
Brandon
Day, baby. Yeah.
Everyone loves Brandon.
Yeah, I would
Day.
invite you all
They-
to it,
we
but
do-
this
they
comes
do.
out afterwards. So. Oh well.
On January 9th.
Speaking of, do you
It's
guys know what
Brandon Day.
happens the day before Brandon Day?
No.
Ghost.
January is a
Ghost, friend of the show's birthday.
eventful month, isn't it?
I don't think he ever told me his birthday.
I don't
before.
know how
Yeah,
I
know.
got that information, but I wrote it down, and I gotta remember it.
Does he want that information out there?
It is now, baby.
You just know things, Wacko, don't you?
I will message him on his birthday and then be like, "Happy birthday! Can I say this on the internet?" And he's either gonna say yes or no. And if he says no, I'll cut this out. If I cut this out, you'll never know what I said. Ha ha ha. Anyway,
Perfect. Simika, are you playing Mario Galaxy 2 right now?
Yes.
I see it in the
Yes,
reflection
currently?
of your window.
I'm trying to
right.
see if I can beat this while looking. Never mind. I probably shouldn't do that on a podcast.
I knew you were doing that game because when I was
can
playing
see
it,
it.
my Switch told me that you were playing it too.
Yeah.
Why are we?
I love how you can see it in the background of my window reflection back there.
Did you say Galaxy 2?
Yeah.
I forgot that came to Switch.
You know, a lot of people complained about that because when you buy the games together, it's $70. I say Galaxy 2 for $40 on my Nintendo Switch. I don't mind that.
Is that
Touche.
what I figured you had gotten that for Christmas because you suddenly started playing.
Yeah, it was
after Christmas.
Christmas
Yeah.
money that I bought it
That's
with.
cool. Yeah,
Alright.
man, I finally my Discord is unfrozen and I can see.
Yay! I have a couple things to bring up, but I will want to ask, how was your bye week?
How was
Ooh.
your bye week?
That's a random question. You guys have never heard that one before, have you?
That's new. That's interesting. We're shaking things up this episode.
Tis? Am.
Tis, man.
No,
That's
not
what I'm
no.
saying.
Don't be weird.
Don't what?
That's not what I said.
You didn't say tis?
Well, I said tis, and I went, no, that's incorrect. It's grammatically incorrect because it's not. It is. It is, like, it. What is it? It. Well, I guess what I forgot what we said. I went am because I was like, no, it's I am, not I is. But I don't remember what we were talking about, so I don't remember the correct grammatical.
Touche, cliche, tish,
Tish.
chish. What?
Simon Cat brought a new word onto the table.
Tish.
Chish.
Tish.
No, tish is a real. Is it a real word? I've heard it somewhere before.
Tis.
I hope
Like
that's
tis,
not
but
like
a scratch.
Never mind.
Okay. Anyway, well, since last
Every time I make up a new word, I hope it's not a pre-existing slur.
Oh, I could say a slur right now. I've been saying it. It's only a slur in Europe. It's not considered a slur in America, and I've said it a couple
What?
of times because it was in a Nintendo.
You talking about
I only,
spastic?
Oh.
yes, yeah, I am.
Uh,
I am talking about spastic, the European
Okay,
slur. That's not a slur in America. That
We're
was,
not European, it's fine.
It was in a Mario Party game, and everyone got mad. I had someone call me spastic
Yeah.
the other day, and I was like, I'm not spastic. And they're like, you are. And I'm like, I'm definitely not. And we got into a little argument. But that's not here nor there. We're not talking about that. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I was going to say, since last episode,
Alright.
we've had New Year's.
We were talking about bye weeks.
New Year's. How was your guys' New Year?
Oh, good question. That's a good shake on the bye week format.
yeah, how was your guys' 2025?
That's not what I meant.
I'll tell you
but-
guys. I was
Back on
kind
the
of. I don't remember what episode this was, but I know we did this on the podcast because Nick was talking to me about it. But I was talking about how New Year's resolutions were kind of dumb because you shouldn't wait to like make something better.
Yeah.
And I subconsciously partook on accident because I don't know, something about a New Year's starting just makes you think.
About like.
And now I've
improving
just been
yourself.
like 80% more productive starting January 1st. So it's been great.
I
It's
know,
been a great year.
It's been difficult getting contact with
Yeah.
you.
Well, it's also been a year since hairless.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that too.
I didn't.
I am having
I
just
technically
to
have a
let
New
you
Year's
all know, I'm
resolution.
having troubles hearing you guys.
Simon Cat, we are here.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Can you guys hear me
Yeah,
well?
we can hear you.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, just so you know, I'm having troubles hearing you guys without like lag.
That's fun.
Leave this in
right
the
now.
episode.
we are leaving this episode. I kind of had a New Year's resolution, it was like it was less. I keep calling it a New Year's resolution, but I've already been doing it for like a month and a half, 2 months, and it's like I'm trying to get into less arguments because I mentioned on the podcast before I used to be into politics, not because like I like it, because I hate most of it. I just like the idea of arguing, where like you try to understand someone's side, then nitpick it enough that it falls apart. I love that. That's fantastic. It's also awful and drives my brain insane, and it makes you feel like a terrible person all of the time, and I hate it. Getting into arguments is really bad. Like it genuinely makes me feel sick. I don't do it. I do not recommend anybody doing it, but I do it, or I used to do it a lot, just because I found it entertaining. And like even outside of politics, I would just start arguments. Like you can Smash makes it a test. I used to get into arguments about like random video game stuff. Should video games have EXP? It was a big one. The only reason that video exists on my channel is because I got into an argument about it on an old Discord channel, and like I thought about it a lot, and then I made the video about it. But like I was like, I kind of want to stop that because it makes me a worse person. It makes me feel worse, so I'm gonna stop. And so when arguments kind of arise, I just kind of like leave. And like there have been times recently where people will say something, and I'm like, I think you're wrong, and then I just leave because that is you are allowed to leave. You're allowed to walk away. That is a thing that is physically possible. And it's not to say that like I haven't gotten into disagreements. There are sometimes when people have said things that have really irritated me, and I argue back and forth. I've come to understand that the most irritating thing for me is when I'm accused of some things, either on purpose or an accident. If someone just says something about me that I don't think is true, like they're accusing me of like, oh, Wacko's mad right now. I'm like, I'm not mad. Like, yeah, you look mad. I'm like, I'm not mad. I hate it. Hate it. You can make fun of me all you want if it's true. I do not want you to say something that's like false, or don't accuse me. I don't like that. And so like, I've gotten into arguments sometimes about that, but I'm trying to not. That's technically my New Year's resolution, but I've been doing it for a couple months now. You guys might have heard I've mentioned it in call before that I'm trying to not argue. And so far, I've been pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. Mostly.
I think everyone could do for a little bit of that, a little bit of toning down their tiffs and their bones to pick and their
tizzes and their
Tizzes?
chushes.
Jeez!
Their finger wagging.
Yeah. Yeah, that was something I remember that being more of a personal thing in 2023 that I like really stopped and have not been arguing with people ever since. But there was something I was going to say before that. Well, that's right. It's been a year since we've had hairless Wooshie.
Yeah,
too. It's been a good year of no hair.
Well, technically you have hair.
In the right places. But
Below the waist.
I really Wacko knocked that off. I really regretted in 2024 pushing that to the next year, saying I'd do it next year because I just wanted to do it immediately because my hair was bad. It was so bad. It was just thin, stringy, balding, and it greased up real easy. It just did me no good. I'm so much better off without it.
Yeah. Well, you look fabulous.
You too, bro.
I know, I'm aware. I've looked at myself a lot. Don't question that.
I think one thing I've mentioned a lot is that the real highlight for 2025 for me was something I dubbed the summer of 25.
The summer of
where
20.
I was I was constantly doing interesting, fun stuff. And it's the kind of thing that will never happen in my life again, probably. It's that much stuff concentrated into one summer.
That happens to me pretty much every summer, and I think that's almost why I prefer winter. I just have more time to to process my thoughts and exist
right
without having to think of something to say to somebody for
yeah, because
the right amount of time.
I've always had a lot to do in summer, but it never has it been like four or five different trips where I'm all out of state for over a month. When you combine the total time, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It is fun.
It was very
I'm glad
hectic.
that my summers are
It was
like
awesome.
that, but boy oh boy does it drain me.
Yeah.
I want a summer like that. This is not fair.
And Wacko was a part of two of those things.
I was partially aware. Not partially aware. Partially apart. I don't know if that's how you'd say that. I was.
You were quite partial to
I was partial.
trips.
We were at Too Many Games 2025, which he wasn't, and we had the Siamese trip, is what I've dubbed it, where he came to visit my house.
the Siamese trip.
It was cool. Speaking of Siamese trip, I have another trip planned. I don't know if you guys have picked up on it, but I'm going to visit Smash Max.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
have not picked up on that at all.
Yeah,
Probably because
I've
of my-
been a little bit inactive the past few days, so I have not caught up.
Yeah, I don't know how much we've talked about it. So next episode, I won't be at his house, but the following episode, can we push it back to Wednesday instead of Tuesday so that I can get home? Because it'd probably be better to not record at his house.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then we could talk about the trip then. It'll be fun. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. Kind of like that is kind of marking the next step in my life. Cause my life, I'm just gonna ask a question. How was your 2025? Like on a scale of years, how was
on a
it?
scale of
Not a scale of years, but like compared to other years.
Well, I'm inclined to say summer really shoots up to one of the years of all time, one of the best. However mediocre or not the rest of it was, in my opinion.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wushi, how about you?
I think, man, I think the older I get, the more I enjoy life, just in having more of an understanding on everything as a whole. So I mean, the years usually top each other. I mean, the latter end of this year, after I stopped working because SOD is a seasonal thing. I mean, it sort of fell off at that point because I didn't know what to do with all that time, and I just kind of did nothing, even though I could have been doing something, and that sucks. That's a terrible feeling.
Yeah.
But no, it's been a great year.
That's nice. I've been like, a lot of stuff has gone wrong in my life recently, which I will talk slightly about in a bit. But I've been thinking a lot like, oh, the year was great, and then like recently things have gone downhill. But looking back, no, there were ups and downs all year. The beginning of the year, I was like graduating, and so there was a lot of stress finishing up those classes, getting everything done. I was panicking the whole time. I couldn't wait to be done with it because I was terrified that I was going to ruin everything, right? And then from that, it came to applying to more jobs and getting canceled for jobs, and I was mad at that, hated that. And then over the summer, there was dramas and falling outs with people, and that was terrible. And then more recently, I have a breakup. I have people moving in. Some of them drive me crazy. I have 2 jobs. One of them is kind of driving me crazy. I've actually quit that job, actually. I've put in my 3 weeks, not 2 weeks. Put in my 3 weeks notice, so I'm quitting that. And so, like, part of me is like, oh, yeah, this year has been a lot of annoyances and bad stuff. But, like, when I actually think about the year, I think about all these fun things that happened, like Simon got coming to visit and too many games and this and that and whatever. And it makes me feel better that, like, technically the year has, like, I can name bad things that have happened. But when I don't look at my calendar and don't think about what was bad happening and just think about the year, I think about the positives. And so I'm like, in a few months, I'm going to forget all of the negative feelings I'm feeling right now and just remember that, like, I had fun on New Year's Day. You know, I had fun on Christmas. I had fun when doing this or that, you know, hanging out with the boys. And it's made me, like, feel better about life that, like, even though all this bad can happen in a few months, like, not like humanity, but like me personally, I'm a positive person. I look at the positives and I will be fine. And that's made me feel a lot better.
that is
good.
certainly one way to look at it, because I've always like, well, I'll probably be fine. The world as an entirety is not headed in a great trajectory, but different people, it can vary.
Touche. Touche.
Another milestone is that we've been doing this podcast somehow for the entirety of,
We did!
of 2025.
We didn't miss anything, did we?
Yeah, too.
Like, cause
What?
when we
No, we
started
didn't-
in 20,
No, we didn't. Well,
when we started in 24, we started
started
a couple
in
episodes, and
January.
then we had like a break over Christmas because we couldn't find days to record, and we were like, it's like episode 3, who cares? But then over
yeah,
Christmas,
I know we did January though.
yeah, we got back up. I was like, that was like when we took a break for Christmas and everything. I was like, this is very easily a point for us to just like be like, we'll do it later and never get back to it. But I was like, no, I'm gonna put my foot down, and we're going to get back to it. The same way I was like, hey, we're not gonna put this off. We're gonna start the podcast, and we did. And
I mean, the first episode of the year was my episode anyway.
yeah, but like, I'm happy that this year we haven't fumbled. We haven't missed a week. Technically, at the end, we fumbled a little with the dates, but the episodes are coming out.
I still don't understand what's going on anymore.
We haven't
but
missed
we'll
an
get
episode.
Back to normal eventually.
We've missed the release
I have
date,
one
but the
episode that
episodes
needs to
exist.
come out, and then this one's gonna come out, and then we're gonna be all good, right, guys?
We'll be fine.
It'll
We'll be fine.
Exactly.
Audience, if you're wondering what's happening, shut up. It's fine. It'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Part of me wants to make, because I don't remember them all, but part of me really wants to make like a top 10 Arcanex moments of 2025. Like
all I
video.
can think of when I think of this channel, like specific like bits from this channel and moments, I think like Mormons, bees. Those are the first two things that come up in my head.
Arguing
Mormons
about
and bees.
for 8 minutes.
The bees was just one episode.
Yeah, the Donkey Kong hypothetical, that was good.
That
was
the
allegedly
hypotheticals
awesome.
kind of fell off after that, but they were all pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this podcast is something it's been nice to look back on.
The messenger short that Wacko made.
Dude, with the stupid crafted world, I hate you. So
I've not made a single short out of any of my episodes, despite wanting to, especially with the bees.
I only really made I think I don't know if I made it for more than one episode. Maybe I will at another point. I didn't do it for the last one because that was like
in a rush.
Monday.
I haven't
you all saw when it came out.
I haven't watched the podcast. I haven't watched like the last usually I watch them when they come out, either when they come out or like a little after. Or not watch, but listen to. I haven't seen the last few episodes. I haven't seen the last few episodes of Paper Mario either, so I need to get back on that. I've been kind of slacking. It's terrible.
I've been kind of slacking too. You know, there comes a point where it's like I already said these words. I don't have time to listen to them again.
No.
Great Book of Mario though, I was surprised editing that all the way through because like,
Oh yeah, we talked about
we
that.
said that.
Yeah, it's fun. I love it. I love looking at all this
It's
stuff.
unhinged.
Dang, I want to
That
see
series
what else
is
is
great.
said. I want to see the horses episode. Spoilers. That's gonna happen.
The horses episode is I've been like foreshadowing it with like all this crazy editing stuff. The horses episode is coming.
This is like the biggest built up thing in this entire channel. We were referencing this long before the series was
Day
even
one,
finished.
pretty much.
Looking forward to it. I want to see what happens.
The Dashiell episode, episode 5, that released.
Wait,
So
did
that's
it?
that.
Ooh.
Yeah. The
no,
episode
yeah, I know
where
what you're
you
talking about, I know what
first
you're talking
mentioned Dashiell. Yeah.
Man, I would so love to do a Arcanex series, but I'm barely able to do anything for Wushi's property.
Yeah.
And it's
you-
so
you've got a
sad.
lot on
There's
your
so
plate
much
already.
stuff that I want to make, but it's so my dumb brain has to be so dang ambitious, man.
Yeah, I kind of like. I need to realize what Arcanex. I kind of realized what it was when I did the. I don't know. I don't know when this video is coming out, but the Mario Kart video I've been working on. I was trying to start a Mario Kart series, and I finished the first episode. Haven't started the next episodes because I've been way too busy to play games. But like when editing that, I kind of was like, this doesn't need to be epic. I don't need to have big flashy animations. These are just guys hanging out. That's what the podcast is. That's what the
Right.
the Great Book of Mario is. That's all this needs to be. Like, we're gonna have funny conversations. Maybe some fun stuff happens. There can be slight editing to zoom in and enhance something, but like, I don't need to go crazy. It doesn't need to. People aren't watching for that. They're watching because if they are watching, they're watching because we're being stupid, and that's fine. And I need to. I think it's kind of finally clicked that that's what's happening. And I'm comfortable with it.
Yeah. Most of the editing I do for most episodes has just been hiding the Smash Max image in the background of every single episode.
Darn you, Simon Cat.
At this point, the hardest thing about an Arcanex episode is doing the drawing, but I can literally just like do the drawing as I'm listening through it, editing it, and then put the drawing in once like I made all the cuts and stuff. So that's been a good system. I used it for this one that I'm working on right now.
Oh yeah, because I forgot you were working on an episode.
I am, yeah. if the thumbnail and the visual is little characters, that means it's mine.
If it looks good, that's Wooshi's.
Yeah.
If there's a Smash Max, that's
none of us
Simon
have
Cat's.
attempted art yet. Yeah, if it has Smash Max.
We all have our tell.
I like that. Like, I forget who it was. They were like, all the episodes feel different. I'm like, yeah, good. I like that. I like that. Like, it feels personalized.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want. When I knew we each had our own episodes every time, I knew that's what I wanted. I wanted a Wooshi episode to be different from a Wacko episode, and a Wacko episode to be different from a Simon Cat episode. It's so fun.
I mentioned it a bit earlier, but I'll mention it again. I'm quitting one of my jobs. I've got two jobs. One of them is working at like this tax office, and one of them is working at this diner. And I'm quitting the diner job for a number of reasons. The pay is not amazing. The hours suck. Having both jobs isn't working out. And I'm offered more jobs at the tax office, which means that if I keep both, I'm going to be working all of the time instead of just a majority of the time. So I'm like, I think I should probably quit. Plus, I work with my ex now, technically, if you look at it right. I'm like that. So I was like, I'm just going to quit. So I didn't want to like leave him high and dry because the man or the owner, not the manager, the guy that owns the store said that he was relying on me because like I've worked every weekend since I started, and I've worked almost every night. So I don't want to like leave and he just like not have someone to work those shifts. So like he's doing a bunch of hiring at the start of the year now, and I was like, I'll stick around. You can hire some people, and then I'll leave at the end of the month. And then at the end of the month, I quit that job. I go visit Smash Max, and I just have a week where nothing happens, and I'm so looking forward to it because life has been so hectic. I just don't want to do anything for a bit. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I wish it was now. Did we talk about New Year's?
That's good.
I
talked about how my New Year was. I didn't talk about what my New Year's celebration entailed.
During the ball drop.
We did. I did a New Year's party with all the people I know in person that I love, and it was fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful people I was hanging out with. 10 out of 10. Wish you guys were there.
Yeah, it was a pretty average New Year's
I
day.
had an epic New Year's
Eve. We had my mom's friends over, and I
Aww.
for the timer, the ball dropper or whatever, I used Animal Crossing Wild World because I don't know if I've mentioned this on the podcast yet, but I've been playing every Animal Crossing game. Definitely not every day because I can't keep up with that, but I've been trying to do it more or less, regularly throughout the entirety of 1 year, and then the next year I move on to the next game, and it's going to be a multi-year long thing, and it is going to be
6
for
years?
5 years,
5
but
years.
the next one will probably come out by then.
Touche,
So it'll
touche.
be 6 years. So that's like it'll be
It'll be a big project.
a YouTube thing. Yeah, it'll be fun because
Spending a year in
you'll
every
see
Animal
me
Crossing.
you'll see me in 2024 recording stuff that I also recorded in whenever it ends as well.
2030?
And-
Holy cow. Well, not 2030. 20,
Yeah,
what,
I'm excited to
2028?
see how that kind of project turns out.
You're going to be so old.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
It's not easy being 40.
Dude. Do they have a ball drop in Animal Crossing?
It's not like a ball drop, but they have a countdown and
Oh.
unique music and festivities and all that.
did
It's
not know
cool.
Never played Animal Crossing.
My
Yeah.
first word of this year was soggy.
I don't remember what my first year words were. but
I
Happy
just
New Year.
every year
Darn.
people were pointing out their first words, and this year was like, okay, this time I'm gonna remember to choose my word wisely. So
I
I
forgot
paused.
mine.
I didn't say a word for like the first minute of this year, and I picked my word.
I didn't know this, but the town I basically live in does a ball drop on Main Street, and I didn't know that, and they've done it for years. And so this year I worked at the diner at like night shift during the ball drop, or not during the ball drop, but it closed at 9, and the ball drop. I don't know this. The ball drops at midnight. And my friends were like, "Yo, let's go," and I was like, "I didn't bring a coat, okay?" And so I show up in short sleeves, and it's like 50 degrees outside, and I'm freezing, and I'm like, "Yes, this is so cool!" And they had like a live, like not orchestra, but like a band playing, and this guy like singing and jamming out, and it was awesome. And then my friend was like, "I'm sick, I'm gonna go home," and so I was like, "Oh, okay." So we had to ride back to my house, drop him off, make sure everything's okay, and I was like, "I want to go back." And so then I went back alone without any of my friends there. And luckily I found some coworkers out there. I found some cousins out there. I wasn't like alone. And then we just like jammed out. And I was only there for like 30 minutes because I showed up 15 minutes before the ball dropped, and then everything shut down 15 minutes after it dropped. So I was there for 30 minutes. But it was the coolest 30 minutes. And then I went home and I drank alcohol because that's what you're supposed to do. And I'm 21. I'm legally allowed to. I still don't understand the concept of alcohol. I don't get it. Maybe I'm just nuts, but I did, and I was like, "Well, that was not worth it," and I went to bed. Fun times. The most.
That's crazy discovering that you had a ball drop in
Yeah.
the town and not realizing
I
that.
didn't know.
Like, we don't. As far as I know, like I've never looked it up, but I don't think my city does that.
There's
don't
no
know.
way this tiny little village does
My
any of
city-
that.
My
It-
city is not a whimsical city.
You'd probably like most ball drops are like on like a skyscraper or something. No, they brought a crane out to hold the ball because we didn't have anything else to use. And I'm like, okay, I guess cranes work, and it
That's
worked. It was
cooler
fun.
than anything they could have possibly done.
Dude, probably the most interesting thing is that my coworker, her name was Bentley. We've been hanging out outside of work. She was there at New Year's. We went to like lunch a couple times. I was supposed to go to lunch with her today, and then she slept for like 4 hours and missed it, and then she got irritated because I went to lunch without her because I was starving. So that's probably the funniest thing that's happened. But I don't know. It was a cool New Year's. I just dropped something. Darn it. Talk while I find this.
Do you ever?
He's underneath.
Do you yawn audibly?
Sometimes.
I was.
More
I
or less when I'm just being dramatic.
I need to know this about as many people as possible now, because I just consciously realized at one point that I used to yawn audibly. That used to be what came out of me naturally, and then I just one day decided not to, and I haven't done it since.
Yeah,
So now I just need to know like who.
Normally I don't.
I
inhale silently, then I go on purpose.
Stop doing that.
Make all of our
it's
audience fall
just something I was thinking about. Like why is it that that's such a natural thing for people to do? So where but so unnecessary to where I could just decide one day not to. Because that was years. That was when I was like a kid. I just decided, oh, I can just not make noises when I do this.
It is weird. I'm about to, I like almost yawned right then. Jeez.
Yeah, this conversation is gonna have everyone like with that little feeling in the back of their throat where they kind of have to yawn, but not enough to get rid of it. That sucks. I hate that.
Darn it.
All right, what do you got for us, Waxter?
I was gonna ask, have you guys done anything cool? Because we talked about last year and New Year's. Have you done anything else in the past 2 weeks?
And me and this 2 weeks specifically is not one of those interesting ones where I have anything to talk about.
Darn.
I don't think I have anything to talk about. It's just been a good week for me. I've been back on track. I've been eating better again. I've been
I wish.
Working on my stuff more.
I haven't done a lot. Cool. I've been watching Batman Beyond. Cool show. Last week I was scheduled to work 56 hours, which is part of the reason I'm trying to quit one of these jobs because I'm going nuts. But then I got sick and I missed 2 of the days. I just had 2 off days. I just played Five Nights at Freddy's. I played the new game. Well, it's not new anymore. But I played the newest Secrets of the Mimic. Good game. Highly recommend it. Yeah, I released a wiki. I don't know if Wooshy's seen that. Wooshi, have you seen my wiki?
I saw that. I checked it out. It was cool.
Yeah.
My video was on it. My Mario Kart video was on it.
Your Mario Kart video. You're on it. You have your own page.
I am. Yeah, I didn't know I had my own page.
Yeah, if anyone that's been... I think anyone's been in the description. No, not anyone's been in the description. Anyone that's, like, been featured on Wacko, or I've been featured on their channel, and then a few extras, are in the other people section. So that, like, when, like, on your video, when it's like, oh, this is the Mario Kart video by Wooshi, you can click on Wooshi and it takes you to your page. And then everyone has their own, like, little bio. And I tried really hard to make sure that everyone's was, like, kind and, like, different. I didn't want to just be like, this is someone I met on Discord, they're pretty cool. This is someone I met on Discord, they're pretty cool. I didn't just want to do that over and over again. So I was trying to think of, like, unique stuff that's, like, true and different and not, like, I was pulling stuff out of thin air. So I think I did a good job.
I saw the other people thing. I didn't know they went to, like, individualized pages. I'm reading it right now. I'm here. Wooshi's property, or Wooshi's awesome. Oh, thanks, bro. I met him and slowly he became this side character in my life, but didn't do much. However, thanks to Simon Cow, we ended up recording this Super Paper Mario series, which eventually led to start Arcanex. And, and honestly, one reason I wanted to start Arcanex was to have an excuse to talk to Wooshi more. He's really creative, funny, and talented. Oh, thank you. And genuinely help you out when you need help with anything. I've tried to return the favor and help him as much as I can since I really do love what he does. While he's been kind of funny, a funny character in my life, we have our occasional introspective conversation going deep and talking about real life problems. That's true. That's what separates you guys from my other gamer friends, which opens up an entirely new side of our friendship. Wushi's great, and I wouldn't trade him for $1 million. I might for $2 million. I'd trade you for $3 million, man.
No! Wait, I guess you're saying I'm worth more than you. Yay!
Yeah, that's why I didn't. That's why I'm really offended by that entire.
No, I'm so sorry.
Description of me.
No.
That
you didn't
was
have
wonderful.
to read that. Well, while we're here, you want to read Simon Cats?
Yeah.
You want to read it or you want me to read
Great.
it?
We're just gonna read everyone's. Wacko,
We're not gonna read everyone's.
Only the ones that are relevant to this podcast. So 2. Where's Simon Cat?
And the
Read
S's.
all the guests, all the previous guests.
All the
Thought you
previous guests.
didn't put it. Do you have to update the subscriber count, or does it update automatically?
No, I've set the subscriber count to how it was at the end of 2025. Like in the description of the wiki, it's like this is true
so it's
till the end of 2025.
It's
so all the
written as
subscribers
history.
and view counts are.
It's a time
this is
capsule.
Documented, not updating.
Simon Cat has moved from someone I barely know to someone I kind of know to a good friend. To one of the closest friends rather quickly. He's not someone I go to with big problems. He's more of a fun friend. And he's someone I want to call to show off what I go for Christmas or something. Some cool thing happening outside the idea to start Arcanex was partially an excuse to spend more time talking to Simon Cat and Wushi, and I'm glad we did it. Simon Cat works hard and doesn't drop an idea once he set his mind
Goodness
to it.
gracious.
I can rely on him pretty much anything.
Oh,
in
no.
Pretty much anything. If he says he's doing something, he's doing it. That's true. He also doesn't care about popularity at all, which is mighty respectable quality. He does what he does because he likes it, whether he does. Others think he will think he's weird or strange.
Thank
job,
you so
Wushi.
much, Wacko. And thank
I'm
you
so
much
glad
for
we're. This is
reading
not
that
awkward at
Millennium
all.
Wushi.
Reading out loud was never a. What did you say about Mr. Beast? Hold on. Reading out loud was never a,
Goodness.
a skill I had gained over my 19 years. Mr. Beast isn't a friend of mine, nor did I expect him to be. We barely spoke, and we really only the thing I did ask was for a hug, to which he didn't really want to give me one. And he said he'd only give me one if I want. I did not. He's nice enough, though not super friendly. Okay. Just
Yep.
one.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
Mr. Beast.
I spent
That's the
so much
last.
time like setting up a page for every video, every short, every live stream, every collab, every person that I feature on the channel. It took so long. But I like this is kind of the end cap of because Wacko's ended. I haven't said that. Wacko's ended, by the way. This is kind of the end cap of like.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's ended, last video's up, and then here I'm documenting everything that's happened. Now I'm done. And, that's it. We're good. I don't need to do anything else.
What did I do
I
in
can put it behind
FNAF lore
us.
isn't that bad.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
You made a cameo where I'm like, when I was saying security breach, added a bunch of random stuff. You go, oh, that's the thing I know!
I don't remember that. That doesn't exist in my memory.
There are like 2 or 3 Wacko videos where Wushi says like one line.
Yep. I love this week.
All these other ones wait, no, what did I do in... Wait, Paper Mario. I did the drawing for that. That's all I did for that, right?
Which one?
Paper Mario video?
What happened with Hero Mario?
I know I did the Zap Zag.
What did
Little
you do?
guy.
And what happened with Hero Mario? I can. If you click on the, you can click on it and you'll go to the video. I can go to the description. Feature channels Wushi. He's at the very end, which means he's at the end of the video. So if I go to the, wait, no, I don't have to go to the channel. I can just click the link on the Discord. Oh, don't edit the Discord. Don't edit. I can't. Oh, cause I'm in edit mode. How do I go to not edit mode? No, don't watch the video on the. Open the video. Okay, I'm not going crazy. This is a good detour. Nothing else is happening.
I like that Wushi was the spot where he cameoed in the Metroid Dread video was my segment. It was very fitting.
That's true. That's true.
Wacko thinks a lot. He's very thoughtful about the videos.
I'm thoughtful.
I couldn't figure out a better word.
That's true.
Is Wushi in this?
Yummy. It's probably stale.
Can't tell
Yeah.
if Wushi's in this. Where is Simon Cat at in this?
Are you still looking through Paper Mario?
Oh, if
I
I
actually
go,
remember where I
let
am
me
in
go. If I go to my channel
I'm
or
the-
my notes,
That's the part where I run in front of the green screen when you're like, sticker star.
sticker. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me now look up Wushi. Why are you in the credits?
But yeah, it's probably the thumbnail, right?
Well, no, he's in the credits as thumbnail by Wushi and cameo by Wushi.
Oh.
But he's at the
Yeah.
bottom of the cameo list, which means he's cameoed after everyone else.
What did I do?
I don't know what you did.
We're spending a
The
lot
only
of
thing I
time
know
trying
I
to
did
find this.
Is the drawing, and that's not a cameo. It's drawing.
I'm aware.
I'll say something else.
No.
I already said to Wacko before, I really like the idea of the whole wiki going live as soon as the channel is over, because it's a great way of tying everything into a bow and having a full history, and like, this is the channel. It's a really cool idea. It's a way to end it.
Because like
It's wonderful.
I figured if at some point I ever become super famous, which I don't know if that's gonna happen, I can look back and be like, well, this is how I was at the time. This is what my thoughts were at the time. This is what the views were at the time. And then like, it won't, like, even if things change later and I maybe lose the videos, channel goes kaplunked, at least I have all of this documented. I have all this documented on CDs as well. don't think I don't. But now because I was putting everything on CDs, and I thought, hey, I should make people be able to see the stuff I'm writing. And then I made the wiki. I have no idea what we did in this
commentary for my Mario Kart.
Yeah, I wrote a commentary for everything.
Yeah, I thought it would just take me to my video. I didn't know you put way more effort into this than I thought.
I told you.
Something I completely forgotten. This is not on your wiki because it doesn't have to do with any public channel appearance things. But I was just randomly watching some of my old videos again, and I was very caught off guard by the unhinged jokes that Spaghetti Lasagna and I came up with at summer camp at 3 a.m. But the new Super Mario Bros. Video, I had forgotten that I asked Wacko for new Super Mario Bros. Wii footage of like 3 characters like bubbling at the same time, because
this is when I barely knew you.
Yeah, I the reason I barely remember doing that was because I was like you said, I barely knew you at the time. That was 2023.
I remember
but
the night I recorded that. You're in the credits,
in the description of that video.
Yeah. The night I recorded that, I was in Cold Smash Max, and you sent out the thing like, hey, does anyone have a footage of 3 people going in a bubble? And then like I get up and I turn around and I get 3 Wii remotes, and Smash Max goes, you get Simon Cat's footage? I'm like, yep. That was it.
That's pretty great. Yeah, because I was like, I'm pretty sure no one has ever gotten specific footage of this happening before, but that's what I need, and it worked perfectly.
I got it for you.
There was something
first
else.
Interaction, maybe not.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember, but it was close.
That was definitely not the first interaction. I don't remember the first time you were in call with me. I don't remember what that turned out like, but
was that the time that I thought you were Beyond Good Hills gaming, or when I figured it out?
It might have. I remember someone. I know it was you. I remember someone saying that. So I guess that probably was the time. I didn't know it was you at the time.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I know that was early on.
I didn't know. I didn't know it was you at the time. But something else about the wiki that I mentioned that Wacko said he thought about calling it something like the Wackopedia or the Why It Went Wiki.
I can't figure out how to change it. We're stuck with Why It Went Wacko Wiki. I was like, what if I made it more abbreviated, like Wacko Wiki or Why It Went Wiki or something like that? Wiki Went Wacko, anything. And then I couldn't. I don't know. I can't figure it out. And
did you guys find what Wushi did in that Paper Mario video yet?
I don't think he did anything. He's not in the script anywhere. So I'm assuming
it has to have been like crediting me for the drawing, and you worded it kind of weird.
Well, no, because you're in the description as thank you Wushi for the thumbnail, thank you Wushi for the artwork, and thank you Wushi for the cameo. So maybe it was a visual thing. Maybe I put your picture in. It had to have been
like a 1-second visual.
It had to have been when you just threw up someone's profile picture.
No, I just pressed the sign out button on Google. Phooey! No! No!
And this is Wacko signing off.
I didn't mean to do this! No! I've signed out of everything! I have like 6 accounts to sign back into.
Dude, there was one day my phone just like signed out of all of my Google accounts, and I have so many. That was horrible.
Now I gotta do this 2 steps.
Are you talking
back there.
like alternative accounts?
Just
As
random
opposed to
like
what?
Google accounts just to like have, I guess.
I have my main account, and now I have like 4 channels under that account. I didn't realize you could put multiple YouTube channels under the same account. So like, the Wyatt Plays channel, different account. Doing Double, different account. The Footage channel, different account. I have so many different random accounts.
Oh, you know what part of my New Year's Day was?
What's up?
Watching the new Wyatt's Wisdom video.
Yeah. I forgot that was released.
There's a new one.
Because I
Yeah,
remember.
I released one on New Year's because I didn't want to wait for Sunday. Because I usually put them out on Sundays.
Because I remember my my mom's and my sister's friends had all left, and I was just wandering around sending everyone Happy New Year messages, and I got a notification about that video. I was like, oh, I'll watch it. Yeah, I have a lot of people who uploaded stuff on New Year's Day that day, actually.
Okay. I'm back in YouTube.
Yeah.
I fixed it. I forgot what I was doing in YouTube. What was I doing?
I don't know.
Last I knew, you were
don't know
still trying to figure out what I was doing in the Paper Mario video.
Oh yeah, the Paper Mario thing is still relevant!
We're gonna get to the bottom
This
of
is
this.
what we're
It's
gonna
be great
spend the entire
podcast
episode
content.
doing.
Wacko,
Trying to
did you
figure
have more topics? You can still look, but did you have more topics planned?
I
for
was
this
just talking about
episode?
New Year's and what New Year means and how we did New Year's. And then you guys were like nothing. And I was like, oh, okay. Let's see. Simon Cat showed up around halfway through the video. And he's right before Wooshi in the credits, which means let me go to the start of New Year's. Start of New Year's. The start of the where the Simon Cat is. Okay. Simon Cat is where is it? Okay, Simon Cat is like 8 minutes in this 28-minute video. So Wooshi can be in the rest of the 20 minutes. Okay.
Okay, that narrows it down.
Let's start looking. I'm playing it
I
on
would be surprised
2
if
times speed.
Wooshi didn't
Let's just make the
didn't wheezle his way
Arcanex
into Paper Mario
fans,
video.
first one to send us a screenshot of my appearance in this video wins 500
there
Arcanex
just
bucks.
isn't one. Imagine.
Well, one day, when we're big and famous, someone's gonna look back at this episode. They're gonna say, "Oh, 500 Arcanex bucks. That's really valuable now." And then,
Is it? Are we starting a Bitcoin?
Arcanex
We're
bucks is
creating
gonna
a
be so valuable
cryptocurrency.
when we're. It's more of a. More like our own sort of Robux type of deal. It's our own virtual.
Yeah.
What do you
little-
buy with it?
Okay, so it's not like cryptocurrency. But
Arcanex. You buy Arcanex.
you buy Arcanex. You can buy the channel. It's yours.
Oh wait.
You can, or if you want it a little cheaper, you can buy one of us individually.
Whoa. You know,
Simon Cat.
It-
oh
so
wait. No,
in some
I'm
ways,
stupid. Never mind.
it could kind of be like Dangus, who's come up a number of times in this show, who did invent a Bitcoin.
Oh. I
That's
found
true.
it.
Yeah.
That's facts.
You know what
I
he's been
found
doing lately? He's had this really fun arc of like, okay, I need to explain something. We got into Clay recently. me, Dangus, and Len, my voice actor for Louie, we got into Clay. We like to make our little like characters from our Sora AI videos, our recurrent characters out of Clay. So we've been doing that, and it's great. I love making Clay stuff. I used to watch a YouTuber named Cudgel, and he did like custom amiibos out of Clay, and it made me really want to do Clay stuff. And now I get to do that, and it's so fun. But we also had like random, amazing digital circus toys. We we don't even have any particularly strong feelings about the show. We just had the toys there that we bought just for a bit, I guess. And Dangus had sanded down one of the characters. Dangus sanded down his Pomni like way past the point of being unintentional with our sandpaper, and he posted that on Reddit and said, I on accident sanded Pomni. How do I fix? And that post got really big, so he did it again with a Pomni plush. He spilled Big Red all over the face, and he said, I on accident spilled Big Red on Pomni. How do I fix? And at first, people thought it was really funny. He got a bunch of upvotes. Now, he's done that bit over and over again of, like, buying it like a toy from something, and, like, it gets destroyed in a comedic way. One he dropped in a pot of honey. One he cooked in a Hungry Man dinner on accident. He just keeps posting it. Redditors hate him now. He is like a hated figure in the Amazing Digital Circus subreddit.
That's epic.
Dangus fascinates me to no end.
He keeps like making drawings of them hanging out with Beavis and Butthead just because it's a completely nonsense two things to hyperfixate on. He's just playing this character of a weird guy. He's just a weird guy. He's not even like trying to make people mad with this one, and just being a weird guy is enough to set the Redditors off. It's hilarious.
Whooshy.
Yeah, what's up?
I found it.
Yeah, fun fact, if you search Pomni on Google, it's one of the first things that shows up, his posts about spilling Big Red. Amazing.
That's not what I found, but I'll look. Hold on, I'll check that out now. Hold on.
I'm searching Pomni on Google right now. I might regret this. How the heck do you spell? I've never watched
That's what I was thinking.
show.
I can't find it.
Third thing that shows up for me.
No, that's not Dangus.
When you just look up Pomni?
Yeah.
Just on the all section. Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
It's on the images.
Maybe it was at one point.
I'm looking at it right now.
What the heck is this? Anyway.
Here, I'm gonna send it to you guys.
Yeah, Wushi's appearance in the Paper Mario video.
Oh yeah, Wushi's appearance in the Paper Mario video. I use a clip from Arcanex when Limlington says he doesn't like Super.
Oh, so okay, so the Wushi appearance was just in the background of an Arcanex clip.
Yeah, Wushi appears in the Arcanex clip.
Great.
And I didn't think about it. Oops. I can't believe that.
It's under images.
Well, we found it. No one sent. No, you're no longer getting 500 Arcanex bucks or whatever Wushi promised.
Yep.
Now,
it's
if
all
someone
Wacko's now. He
if
can
someone
buy us.
sent us that in between when he said that and when we found it,
how would they do that?
That's their problem.
Okay, I guess you're logged out. I'm not logged out. I logged back in.
Google is logging everyone out.
Oh my god!
It's like,
I'm getting a lot of texts from this drunk woman. Why are you still texting me?
What?
Stop! Don't question what's happening.
What do I do
here.
for a life like Wacko's?
That's an interesting thing to say.
Wushy. Wushy. Please, take it. I'll give you everything. I'm going insane right now.
You want to swap real quick?
Yes, please. Can we do that? Please. I have 7 puppies. Did you know that? Did you know that, Wushy?
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm surprised you didn't bring that up.
Jesse get up to no good? What's going on?
Jesse has a girlfriend that he keeps finding outside, and then the girlfriend went under my house and had 7 puppies, so we had to climb under the house to get them out. And now I have 7 puppies, plus the mom that I have to deal with, and somehow keep okay until I can, like, get rid of them.
They might sell for a lot, but they're going to be really hard to sell.
I'm not selling them, I'm giving them away. I have people that are willing to take, like, 3 of them. Thankfully.
Dang, that's good. That's a good deal there for you there.
Yeah, I remember this because Wacko calls me one night. It's like Simey Cat, do you want a dog? Do you want a puppy?
Here,
oh
Jesse.
look, there's a dog now. Wacko, why do you still have that calendar behind you?
I have nothing else to do with it.
Why is it within
same
camera
place it
view?
was last
Why
time.
do you still have it in camera view?
Where else would I put it, Wushi?
You're right.
Anyway, no, I have 7 of them, and I was talking to Stone Scone's girlfriend. Stone Scone was there. It wasn't awkward. But I was talking to her, and she was like, "I want a puppy." I was like, "Hey, I'll bring you one." So I was like, "What if I just like made a trip? Cut that out. What if I made a trip to wherever he lives, and gave her a dog?" And I was like, "Hey, on the way back, why don't I just swing over and give Simon Cat a dog as well, and then come back home, right?" At best, he keeps it. At worst, his family's like, "No, you can't have that." What are they gonna tell him to do? Bring it back? He can't. So either
even if it's
the only way
not like
the only way the dog is my problem is if you come over to give him back, which means that I get a free visit from Simon Cat. So it's like a win-win. Simon Cat, I'm coming to drop you off a dog.
So, and what I told him was my parents would not be okay with that. I'm pretty sure they would not. But even if we ended up with that puppy, one of them, of course, I have my own circle of people that I know that might want it. So
do you want 4 puppies?
I'd have to like. I told him I'd get back to him, and then I forgot to ask. I forgot to ask people. But
I'm just gonna mail them. I'm not gonna mail them, but
you can't do that.
No, you cannot. I do not think. I'm not. I know you
No,
can mail
poke
bugs.
little holes in there. They'll be fine. They might
be.
come up. They might come. They might come out the box a little scratched, but a little
Hopefully
dinged
they'll
up.
go away. Jesse's the only one that's allowed to live here. There are 8 dogs living here illegally, and I need to get rid of them. So right now, I have roommate problems, but I'm not gonna go into because it's
Yeah,
way
you got
too
a roommate for
complicated.
every dog. You don't even have to get rid of them.
No, they live here. Then I got a dog problem. Then I got the work problem. Then I got the relationship problem. There are so many problems right now, and I'm going insane. I can't deal with all of it, but I'm trying. I'm so excited to go visit Smash Max and stop thinking for a week. I can't wait. I'm so done right now. Seriously. How you guys doing?
Yeah.
I'm just fantastic, man.
Musha, you want a dog?
I really don't need a dog right now, but maybe one day I'll probably get a cat because they're lower maintenance.
Oh, I need a cat because I also have a mouse problem.
You have a rat problem?
Yeah, I can't. I always say rat, but they're not rats. They're mice. Do you know the solution for rats? Poison. You know what I can't do? Poison. You know why? Because I have 7 puppies. Like my dad was like, oh, just put some poison under the house. That'll kill him. Oh, I can't. The puppies were born under the house, and the dogs keep going under the house, and I can't board it up because that means I have to build a frame, and I can't because I'm working all the time, and I'm going insane. Do you see my frustrations here? I just need like a weekend I need to fix the door. Or add a door. There isn't a door. Add a door. Add some poison. Give it a few days for them all to die, hopefully. Then take a weekend where I just deep clean the house. And I will be good. But I can't. Because there are so many things that have to line up for this to work out. Wooshi, can you please take over for me?
I mean, if you take me over there, I'll settle some problems for you. I don't have a job right now. If you if you take me there and back.
Expedia.com. Flights. Hi, Jesse. Okay.
Dude, I'll do all the pest control. I'll get your little mice. That sounds fun, chasing mice around your house. I'd do that.
Wushi knows a thing or two about it.
Okay. You know the thing.
It's like Tom and Jerry in real life. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, he before he sprays every rat, he'd tell them happy birthday. He'd say, "It's your birthday, rat."
Yeah.
He'd leave one rat as the funny rat.
Dance.
Do a little dance.
But no, I'd love to do
Get
some
down
chores for
tonight.
you, man.
Okay, I'm looking for some flights from Wooshy's house to Wack. Hi, Jesse. Hi. Welcome to Arcanex. Hi. Hiya, buddy. Hi. Look at him. Look at this baby. You gotta go to the vet Monday.
Father of 7.
I love being near little creatures.
No.
That's why I would get a
Not
cat.
mice.
If I move out, I need to have some sort of animal running around.
Mice?
If
I got some
if
for you.
I'm
I'll
a-
give you some.
Well, maybe not mice, but like a cat or something. Just some little living, breathing thing running around. If I
Look
ever
at
live on my own.
This is the only one I want in my house. This is Jesse. He is a very squishy baby. I love him. You're very expensive. The vet bills are a lot. Okay. Gotta get down. No, Jesse was really good at the vet. I took him to the vet a while ago, and I tried to take him to the vet twice. First time there were legal problems, and the second time he was fine. Probably shouldn't get into that because it's a little illegal. But the first time he was a little rough, but the second time he was chill. They didn't have to do anything they didn't have to hold him down. He was playing with everybody. He jumped on somebody, which is a little irritating, but he was pretty good. Everyone loved him. Everyone thought he was a handsome boy. They had to rub him. I don't know if that's common with dogs because I don't go to the vet, so I wouldn't know. But he was awesome.
Wacko, I feel like if I ever went to where you live, I'd spend a lot of time hanging out with your dog and your dad.
Okay, Wooshy. You can come to my
I
house
can definitely
the weekend.
see the dad part. Can
No,
definitely
my dad would
see
love
it.
to hang out with you. You can go to my house the weekend before I go to Smash Max's house for $205.
For me to spend money?
No, I'll buy the ticket if you show up.
Is this a real thing?
If you're willing,
Wacko won't even be there, but you can still
No.
go.
The weekend before I go to Smash Max, I will
Oh,
be
okay.
there. I will be there.
I need to know what days are that?
This would be the worst timed thing in the world. It's so funny. Dude, we can record Arcanex.
That would
Hi,
be
Jesse.
wild.
The 23rd to the 26th.
That's when we're recording Do-Gooders.
Postpone it. Okay, what about the weekend before? The weekend before is $489.
Yeah. Also, I'm doing something now. My January is pretty booked, actually.
Let's see.
My January is
what's the best time of February? Best time of February. Come on, let's find it. What's the? This is what we call a stupid decision, baby. Hey, if you come down from the 12th to the 21st of February, it'll cost you $9,000. I don't know why. It might be a bug in Expedia. Why are you so expensive?
We've seen that bug. We've seen that kind of bug before.
We have seen that bug before.
This is the
It's
second
funny.
time we're looking at flights on Arcanex.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty cheap. It's not. Oh my god, why is it $9,000 again? It's not a bug. This is consistent.
Uh-oh.
Wushi, do not come down on this specific day. It's $9,000. So February 18th to February 21st is $138.
See, that'll have to look into.
It might line up with my sister's birthday, so you are invited to my sister's birthday.
I've always wanted to intrude on your family. I've always wanted to insert myself and become a family friend.
Dude, this is sick.
It's kind of like how on the August trip you didn't tell your dad that Smash Max was gonna be there at all.
Well, he didn't need to know.
Right.
And I thought it'd be funny. And it was.
It was like, more of them keep showing up. Where do they keep coming from?
No, Jeffrey keeps getting confused between you two, and he's trying to remember like, oh, that was when I shot. That's when I didn't shoot. Like once I've quit this job, and once I can get life in order, and there's no rats, and there's no dogs, and there's maybe no roommates. If that works out, it might not work out. I don't. It's not an urgent thing. They can stay here for a bit. Like once life is straightened out, coming to visit all of you more. Going to Wushi's house.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't have to invite me. I'll figure out where he lives. I'm going to the Siamese house. I'm going everywhere. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be. This is the year of trips.
Crib.
I do have expenses technically because I have a house that requires payments, but I can afford that. We're good. All of my money this year is gonna go. I don't need to buy video games or video stuff because I'm not really playing video games. I'm not doing video stuff. So all of it is going to you guys. Going to visit everybody every weekend. I can't
Hey,
hear
you guys
that.
want to see?
Special.
You guys want to see a cool GIF?
Yeah.
I uploaded a GIF to Tenor, and I've just gotten notice that it has been approved. I'll put it in admin VC.
There it is. My
yes.
glorious song. My
This is when I was like,
my big
I was like,
moment.
Simon K, can you make that a GIF? And you made it a GIF. You did it.
It is a really good GIF.
does this show up when you just search Wushi?
Unfortunately,
Tenor
I
doesn't work. I swear.
unfortunately, I completely forgot. I don't know if I can edit it. I completely forgot to put Wushi or Wushi's property in the tags. What I did to find it was search dramatic opera singer. It should be.
There, there's all the me
Hold on.
gifs.
Yeah, there's all the Wushi gifs.
Opera singer. How do you spell opera? Oh, there it is! Yo!
I'm glad that that's not just Wushi, because people are actually just gonna find that now.
Right, because
That's
it's
epic.
I haven't seen anyone share it yet, but it was also just uploaded because I don't know if this has come up. George, this might have actually come up with George if he was on this one. Wacko's doing the George face.
I'm trying.
Because
Jesse, where
Z
did you
Gamer
go
Guys
before?
famously uploaded a bunch of clips from his channel as Tenor GIFs, and
They're great.
and
You
one
just
one
spammed
of
it.
them,
I was like, who is this guy?
right, because during the I'm just gonna bring up this when we were watching the Ever Nintendo Series Explained video last year, and we were doing the live watch along before it actually released, and we were all in chat because it was in Discord theory mode, and we got to George's segment, and everyone was spamming GIFs of George, and it was like, how many GIFs of this guy is there? And but anyway, the one GIF where he's banging his head against the wall has been shared some odd 1,000 times. Just because when you search head banging on wall, it will eventually show up, and people just share it.
As they should. George is iconic. Today I was talking to Jeffrey, and I was like, oh yeah, George is coming on tonight. He's like, is that the guy that was making a weird face into the camera? I'm like, if you see someone doing anything strange, it's George.
I'll never forget the first time. This is something I should bring up on a podcast with George. But anyway, I'll never forget the first time he joined Call. He was trying to do a random tier list or something, or no, he was doing.
Oh.
He's trying to solve math problems. And he kept playing the Bowser's Fury song every time. He would like, what's 5 play, and and then when everyone else had left that same night except for me and him, and he was there, and he was doing a bit. He wasn't saying a single word. He was just turning his camera on for a split second. And one time he would be really far away, then he would be really close to his webcam. He was holding a pencil in one of them, so I said, "Eat it," and then he did, and then turned his camera off. And that I was so weird because that was my first experience with George. And of course now
I don't even remember what my first experience with that guy was. He just, I think, no wait, I remember. I joined a call and you were looking through his wiki. That was the activity of that call. That was my first George experience. Finding out that he had a very detailed wiki.
Who would make a detailed wiki about themselves? Nerd.
No
But
one would do that.
Well, Wacko, yours has me in it, so that one like bonus points.
George's
I don't know
probably
if it
does
was-
too if you look hard enough.
it might by now.
I know I'm
I was
there.
in his stream, so it probably does.
Yeah.
I see Gamer Guys Wiki. I don't know if it's the first time. It was like one of the first times I met George. He was doing a tier list of all the Mario games, and the way it worked is like everyone called it. Go like, oh, add Bowser's Fury, and he goes, oh, Bowser's Fury. Where should we put this? Oh, we'll put it right there. Put it right there. And then we're like, oh, Mario Maker. Oh, let's take Mario Maker. Where should we put this? Oh, put it right there. And I was like, hey, do Super Mario. And then he goes, oh, we'll take new Super Mario Bros. I'll put it right there. And I'm like, hey, do Super Mario. And he goes, we're gonna take Mario Party. We're gonna put it right there. And I'm like, George, do Super Mario. And he goes, oh, there's Mario Galaxy. We'll put it right there. And I'm like, George. And he ignored me, and I don't know. I still don't know if it was on purpose or not. And I was so frustrated at him.
Wasn't that
it was the worst night of my
tier
life?
list that you were arguing with everyone about Mario 3 being better than Mario World?
Yes, Mario 3 is better than Mario World, and I will stand by this. I will.
That was back in the early days of the Smash Max server too, and when there were like 50 other people in call, who were all arguing, and I could barely understand what was going on. So that's why we made these New Year's resolutions to not argue anymore.
There.
Yeah.
All comes full circle. We haven't been recording as long as I thought we were. Nice. What's up?
You've been on the George Wiki twice.
Oh, good.
You're in the rapping to the worst Discords or the worst messages on Discord video. You're in the background, so in the description you're
I
mentioned.
am in that. I forgot I was there.
On the wiki, it mentions that you're in the description. I think that's all that you're in. Let me double check.
Goody. Okay.
If I wait for this to load.
Now you have some competition. Now I don't know who was better.
Well, you have a page on mine. You don't have a page on his. And you're also in playing a new video game every 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's the appearance I remember.
We're all in that.
Didn't I also do Metopia in that one? Aren't I just the Metopia guy on the streams?
I think you were Metopia in that. I was Mario Maker 2. Wacko was.
Let me check.
Surprise.
Yeah, Metopia.
That was Redneck
What the
Kong,
heck?
wasn't it?
Yep, that was the Redneck Kong stream.
So I appeared in Mario Maker 2 segment as well then, because I joined.
Yeah,
as
that's
Redneck
right.
Kong.
I forgot about that. Yeah, so I could tell this is kind of funny. Smash Max and I were like, we got to do something on the stream to troll George. I love this story. And I found a picture of Redneck Kong. It was like, what if we all show him the picture of Redneck Kong, like on our phones and stuff? And eventually it got, and everyone did it up until a very, like a lot of people. And
people started doing it unprompted.
Right.
Yeah, people we didn't
eventually, people we didn't even know who we didn't tell to do it started doing it because everyone else was doing it, and George was like, why is this Redneck Kong? Why with every one of you people? And
Fun times.
Eventually we got to my segment where I played Mario Maker 2 with him, and I cooperated corroborated a secret plan with Wuxi and Zapzag. I wasn't originally
Co-opted.
gonna do it, but then
Not
we just got co-opted. Co-opted that. Yeah, we got the idea just randomly, spontaneously to what if I gave Wuxi and Zapzag the room code for Mario Maker 2. And so there were just 2 extra people, one of them with the name Redneck Kong, joining the game.
Fun.
It was great.
Fun times. I wish George was here for this. George, you should have been here. Why'd you cut a call out sick?
Those streams
Just
are a
kidding, you weren't sick.
blast.
Dude.
I can think of a fun moment from all the streams I've attended.
There's so many streams, yeah.
I thought about doing a live
been a part
stream
of.
for to get the. Oh yeah, hold on. I thought about doing a live stream for the end of Wacko, where like I make the wiki, I finish the last video, and I do a live stream of where like every hour or so I switch and talk about a new video, play a game feature in that video, and like give creator commentary. I might watch it. I might give secrets or behind the scenes stuff, whatever it may be, and just hang out a bit. And I might invite somebody who's like in the video to show up. And I was like, that'd be so cool. Just kidding, I can't live stream. My internet sucks. And then Smash Max was like, hey, when you come over, your internet won't suck. I was like, hey. So I don't know if that's happening. I haven't mentioned it to him. He hasn't mentioned it to me
It's just
again.
gonna do a live stream on your channel.
Imagine, like, I go to his house and live stream. That would be sick. Maybe. If that happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We shall see.
Stop doing that, Wacko. Stop yawning.
I'm sorry,
It's illegal.
Yeah, turn the volume down, man. We
This is
talked
the-
about this.
This is
Oh,
the
we gotta
first
censor
night.
that. Oh.
This is the first night in a while where like I've actually like not had to do anything. And well, technically I had to do this,
Now
but like
we're gonna censor Wuxi too.
Not a
that.
sound.
screw you. I was so happy that tonight I could just be like I could hang out with the boys, do Arcanex. Now I gotta edit this. I'm happy about that, but you know, whatever.
I was excited to talk to you guys. It feels like it's been a while. It has. It
Yeah.
really has, but it
But
feels
yeah,
like it has.
I really have
Well,
not been active as much. That'll probably change soon because I'll have more of a schedule put together. But
mine will change in February when I get home from Smash Max's house, and we'll have less jobs. Yeah, that's what's stuck in my head. Bad to the bone.
Speaking of George, I always think of George first and foremost and exclusively when I hear that song.
That's I agree.
Do we have any final thoughts before I wrap this up?
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add right now.
We're under 2 hours.
I could pull
Good on
something
us.
out.
We
if
are
I
under
really
2
wanted
hours.
to. Yeah,
I-
we're under 2 hours for the first time ever.
I want to end this episode by asking a pretty open-ended question, and it might spawn a 10-minute conversation, so it might be a little longer, but not too much longer. I just want to ask, what do you want to accomplish this year?
Right. Getting back to the deep beginning of year.
I like
video.
that question.
The first episode of last year, we were talking about the Switch 2 that was just revealed. We're also talking about something grandma
I'm not yawning.
is trying to contact Wacko.
Huh?
That was when Wuxi died. He was executed. Anyway.
I forgot I'm dead. I forgot I died
Oh,
canonically.
yeah. No, I know what you're
That was
talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, what we want to accomplish this year. I'm not going first.
Okay.
I never
I'll go
necessarily like
first.
everything you want to accomplish. Just like one thing you want to get done
Right.
this year.
I have an answer.
You gotta raise your hand. Mason. Hey,
Yes,
no
Wuxi?
dancing in class.
I'm not dancing. I need to get someone's attention.
Okay, I'm gonna cut all this out of the video. Simon Cat, not Simon Cat. Wuxi, what do you want?
I would love to finish.
DOGOOD.
I would
ERS.
love to finish the Do-Gooders pilot this year.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean I will, but that means I would absolutely love to do that. But it is a perfectly paced 20-minute episode, so there is no room to cut. So that's gonna be a big stretch if that happens. But I have full confidence that we're gonna be fully storyboarded very quickly, because I have 2 storyboard artists on top of myself. So I'll have a lot of time this year to animate. So we'll see what happens. I really hope so, but I doubt it, but I really hope so. I really hope.
What would suck is if, like, you finish half the episode and then you realize that you've gotten better animating and you want to do the first half again. That would suck. So, Wuxi, do not grow. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
If I get better at animating during the episode, then just some of it will look better, and I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'm sure I will get significantly better at animating from making that.
If that's the case, edit it linearly. Don't edit the beginning, the end, the middle. Edit it like as it goes on. That way we could see it get better.
Maybe it depends on if that's still time efficient.
Touche.
I might just have to, especially if I'm gonna have 3D artists helping me, which I plan to. I might just have to animate scenes out of order.
Yeah, with the characters you got.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. So you want to go next? You want me to go next?
I'll go next. Getting into more so specific goals. I of course have a lot of projects. I don't remember how many of them I've mentioned that are secret, and how many I've mentioned that I've already mentioned at some point that I've forgotten about. But just a lot of video, probably YouTube projects that I want to accomplish. But getting into other specifics is not something as far as general life stuff, I don't know if I'm ready to quite get into those specifics yet. But
that's fair.
But although I guess broadly, one thing I very much do have is just get a job, please. Please.
I'm right there with you too. I really need something. I can't just sit here and let my numbers slowly go down.
Yeah.
Darn. I want to see my numbers go up for the first time in a while. So, that would be nice. Things just keep happening. I got to pay for rat stuff. I got to pay for dog stuff. I got to pay for roommate stuff. So, hopefully, the expenses go down and I can go.
Can I say another one? I need a car, and I know I'm going to get a car this year. I have a whole year, but I really need a car.
Yeah, and then you can pick me up from the airport. No, you can drive to the airport when you fly to my house.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh. My goal I want to accomplish here is tied to ending Wacko, because the reason Wacko ended was for a number of reasons. But one of them was because I wanted to leave this project behind and start a new project. And that new project is going to be documented with videos. Videos isn't the project specifically, but the videos will document the project. I want the project to make enough progress that the first video can come out. That is my goal. I don't want to tell you what the project is, but the first video should come out.
So we're both trying to release our first episode of a big project. That's what I hear.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what.
All right.
So we got what we're working on.
This is our blood oath, Wacko. This is right now.
Okay.
This is.
Touch my blood.
This is happening. Quack. Wacko, get your thing out. Get your thing.
Oh wait. Oh.
Here we go.
Oh. I wasn't ready.
Hold on.
So in other words, Wacko in his future nearby accomplishments.
I'm bleeding.
Okay. Blood oath.
In other words, Wacko's doing rat stuff.
At the moment, shush. I have other things to do.
Actually,
cut out the part where I was trying to
marker made it look like I really had a cat scratch up my hand or something.
It does.
That's nasty.
Cut out the part where I was trying to word that good before that. You have my audio separately. You can do that.
No, I'm not. I could do that, but if you tell me to do it, I'm not doing it now. So to sum it up, Simon Cat wants to get a job and work on his secret projects. Wacko wants to work on his secret project and get a video out about it. And Wishy wants to work on do-gooders and get a car.
Yeah.
So we will update you as these develop.
Can I add another one?
And
Next year we will say exactly where we're at during this goal. Next year today.
not next
Or
year.
next year.
If we remember.
The
Next
next
year-
video, the
First
first
video
video
next year.
recorded next year. The first video recorded next year, we will go over this and
whenever
see
that
if we've
will
done
be.
it. Yes, sure.
Yeah, I mean the other one is just stay more in contact and hang out with all the people I know more. I not confident that's gonna happen because I've been pretty unlucky with all like 4 groups of friends that I've had throughout my life living far away now. So I don't know to what success that will have, but I
Wait,
want
I have
to
to say
keep in
something
touch
about
with
that.
people.
I have a
okay.
response to that. That's not in this episode. Let's keep talking. I said this in a Discord chat one time that I feel like I should be more comfortable with people leaving, because growing up I was homeschooled. I didn't know a lot of people, but then I went to college and I had college classes and I had a group of friends, and then this Discord, or not this Discord, but a Discord started and I met a lot of you guys, and I had met Jeffrey and Nick, and I'm still friends with them. I went to the Mr. Beast thing and met a bunch of people there that I became friends with. And then I got the job at the diner and I became friends with a lot of my coworkers. And a lot of them have come and gone. My first set of college friends, don't see them again. I haven't talked to them in years. Mr. Beast stuff, I have a couple of their Instagrams. I have one of their numbers. Haven't spoken to them, right? And now I'm quitting this diner job, and I feel bad that these people that I've spent almost every day with for 3 months now, about to be 4 before I quit, afterwards I either won't see them again or at least won't see them a lot, and it feels bad, and I don't like that. But I have to remember that happened with the first set of friends. It happened with the Mr. Beast crew. It happened with a bunch of stuff, that I need to be okay with leaving people behind, because I'll meet more people and life gets I'll be fine. Everything will be fine. It's not like everything's gonna crash and burn because I missed one person one time. And I don't know. Some people stick around. You guys stick around. Nick and Jeffrey have stuck around so far.
Right. Yeah, I'm
know.
thankfully at the point where I know which people are sticking around and which aren't right now. But as far as having all of that continue more often, I have no idea, because everyone's schedules now.
It's as far as my work, I had a few people that I talked to regularly, or we were good friends at work, and some of them, technically I dated one of them, so then that became an ex. So I don't talk to her anymore outside of work. Some people at work that were her friends don't really talk to me outside of work anymore either, and it might be because of her. I don't know. And so then there was the girl I was going to lunch with today, which that ended up canceling because she fell asleep. Hope she's not mad at me over that, but she's the only one that I talk to outside of work at this point. And maybe in a month I won't talk to her regularly. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll be friends. It'll be great. I don't know, but I need to be comfortable with either option, and I don't know if I am, but I should be. It's okay. You'll be okay.
There you
That's what
go.
I'm trying to
We'll
say.
get back to you. We'll get back to you on how we did with all that.
Yeah,
next year
we'll be back
as
to
well.
you with our New Year's stuff.
This year is gonna go by
Next
so
year.
fast. I mean, there's the scientific stuff about the more years you live, the more fast the years go because you live more years. But I just know that it's gonna feel like yesterday when I said this. When a year from now, it's gonna. It's too. It's just too quick. A year, 2017 felt like an eternity.
I mean,
Who is outside
this
my
is still
house?
honestly feeling kind of long for me. As long as I am still experiencing new things, like that's what that is what slows down
they just
time
keep
for you
getting
is
quicker, and
experiencing
I'm
new
only
things.
19, so I don't
But-
know. I don't know if they're gonna keep getting quicker
But
or
once you
what's
but
the
once
deal
you
with
get
that.
into into more of a routine where it's all just the same stuff all day every day, that's when it starts to go really quick.
This year, hopefully, will be epic because as long as I can fix some and straighten some things out early on, which hopefully I can, then for the rest of the year, it'll be trip, it'll be experience, it'll be birthday, it'll be adventure, as long as I can make it last. And I'll look forward to it. This is the first year in a while that I'm looking forward to the new year. Not like I wasn't last year, but like last year was like, okay, it's a new year. This time, like, yeah, this year's gonna be different because I got
I think
plans.
we have an exceptional year ahead of us. I think this is gonna
Here's hoping.
stand out. I think it's gonna be something special. I think there's gonna be surprises. I think we're gonna surprise ourselves. I think we're gonna do things we never
Yes,
thought
sir.
we were capable of.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I went into 2025 obviously very looking forward to it, and there are of course still a bunch of things I am looking forward to. The summer of 26, maybe summer of 26.
Yeah.
That could be cool, but as a
Good
whole,
plans.
I'm mostly scared of 2026. I don't know what's gonna happen, but maybe it'll be okay. Maybe it'll be not so good. Maybe it'll be the best thing ever.
Hey,
We'll have
don't
to
get me
wait.
wrong. It is a little scary, especially since, I mean, my days living with my parents are numbered. You know, I can legally move out, and that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen eventually. Maybe this year, maybe next year. Hopefully this year. We can add that to my goals.
Get a car, get a house.
It's a weird economic situation we're in, so hopefully, really hopefully, that would be awesome to get
Yeah.
moved out of here.
Here's hoping. But with that, I'm going to end this episode now. With that, thank you for watching Arcanex episode 31. We will see you in 2 weeks for the next episode. And we'll see you 1 week for the Paper Mario episode if you watch that. But thank you for watching. This has been a pretty good episode, if I do say so. It's been pretty eventful. Got a few topics going on. Now everybody say bye.
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 Thank you for watching episode 31.
I hate you!